not always just young. It could be a novice investor.
That's true. Yeah, you might have ignored it for the first 40 years of your life.
And some people have, and there are people that just never want to get into the market. If you're a shorter-term investor and you just want a quick win, I'm going to say look at other investments, because there is so much volatility in the market. There is no guarantee. I like stocks for the long run. I do believe, and I've written down in my blog that's on the BNN Bloomberg website, you need to know your tolerance for risk, and you need to diversify. But you and I chatted at 8:50 a.m. this morning, and since then I've heard from someone who follows me and often sends his advice along the way, Adrian Mastracci, and he's been in the business for a long time, and he says how to invest. Managing personal finances breaks it right down. The trauma of the first loss or a bear market reveals plenty about who you are. But he said when it comes to how to invest, it's called experience. He believes investment clubs are a really good way to start if you're someone just starting out. And that doesn't mean a formalized...
What's the first rule of investment club?
I don't know.
Don't talk about investment club.
Oh.
It's a joke.
Oh,
Fight Club, it's a movie.
Is
Sorry,
it?
I broke you there. First rule of investment club is don't talk about investment club. Second rule of investment club, don't talk about investment club.
Okay, I'll tell you the third rule now. I know.
We're talking about investment club.
Okay, so he's not talking necessarily.
Other people want to get in and maybe learn from experience.
Well, that's right. And it doesn't mean you're going to take their recommendation, but you get to research. You get to rally around. This guy is an expert in the field. He's a fund manager. But he also said, I rallied 5 guys I went to university with and said, let's do it. Let's meet regularly. It doesn't mean you're pooling your resources with others, but you are pooling your brain wattage. Like you're figuring out what they're looking at, what they're thinking about. You start to do it. Because really, when you're a novice investor, it comes down to the basics. You need to be well educated. Don't invest in something, and someone told me this a long, long time ago. If you can't explain it to an 8-year-old what you're invested in, because they have just enough logic to say, what? Why? What is that?
We hear that from very seasoned fund managers who say, I'm staying away from this name because I don't understand the business. And if I'm going to put my money into a business, I want to understand what they do. And this company is far too complicated for me. So I'm just staying away. And these are people with 20, 30 years experience. Yeah,
and so you really do need to know what you're invested in. Tomorrow, here's my spoiler alert for your money month, investment fraud. Sometimes things out there might seem to be too good to be true. And so my spoiler is walk away. Particularly, I'm going to bring it back to that novice investor. Someone gives you a tip. It's probably just a
guaranteed returns of this. No way you're going to lose your money. There's no such thing as a guaranteed return. You can always lose your money.
Right. So back to basics. It's on the blog. It's on our website. And let me know what you think.